Yes, yes. I know I'm fat. I know it. 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 I have a little pudge. I know it. I'm not denying that. Yes, I have pudge. But so what? I think in this day and age, a lot of women complain about the high expectations and standards of society and what society deems reasonable or sexy or acceptable. And people really can't be themselves. Even we all complain about wanting to be ourselves, but the moment we are, we get, I want to say, penalized or demonized for being comfortable in our own skin. Listen, I work out all the time. I just got injured. And when I got injured, I ate a lot because I know there's no other time I'm going to be able to eat oxtail. There's no other time I'm going to be able to eat as much as I'm eating right now. So I got cotton mouth. I just had a snapper. It tastes really good. But a whole snapper, by the way. And yes, I'm eating the way I want to eat because eventually I'm going to work out again. It's like starting tomorrow. And it's sad though I can't run. I was training for a marathon and I was running an extreme amount of miles and I bought the wrong shoes. Those same shoes in my Instagram video. If you want to see the Instagram video, I just posted it. It's the Asics running shoes and they're just too comfortable. They're too soft and I hurt myself. I felt my hamstring pull. I mean my Achilles tendon. I've never felt that before. And I took a month and a half off, ate whatever I wanted, whatever I wanted, and it caught up to me because I'm 38. And so I started running again, and the day I put back on the same shoes, the same type of injury. So it's been, what, 3 weeks now? I haven't run. And yes, that is the pudge you see. And it's all right. Now, I'm not saying everybody's mad. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, when is it acceptable for us to just be who we are without any judgment, without, I don't judge, what's that model's name? Graham? Ashley Graham. I don't judge her for being overweight. She's still pretty. I'm not saying that we have to change the way we look at things, but I'm just saying, when is it acceptable to just be comfortable in your own skin? Whether you're skinny, fat, hairy or not, it shouldn't matter. Well, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And with that said, if you don't feel good about yourself, how do you expect somebody else to feel about you? I don't feel no way about my pudge because I know I could lose it at any given moment. It just takes 3 months of just nonstop work or even less. Changing eating habits, I could get a six-pack. I've been working out since I was 12. I know exactly what I'm capable of, how quick I could get rid of it. Yes. Now, for all the people that can't do that, I don't know. I have no advice for you. But for the people like me who can and get rid of it, we just do it. But the point of this video is to really ask, like, why is everyone so judgmental? Why does it matter? And whose beauty standards are we living up to? Not my beauty standards. My beauty standards are a lot different than a lot of people's, which we know. The reason me and my friends, and all of them, not just one or two, we all get along is because we don't go for the same type of woman. We don't like the same necessarily type of food, and we get along. And I think it works just because of that. But the point is, it's like, I know I'm a little chubby. It's okay. I'm gonna work out, but I'm all. Here's another thing. I swear. When I got married, before I got married, I was in the gym heavy, and I remember there's just nonstop influx of women just throwing themselves at me all the time. For my guys that work out, I know you know what I'm talking about, especially if you're halfway handsome. And after saying to myself, how many women do I need to seek approval from for me to approve myself? I don't need people for me to prove myself. I don't need a crazy amount of influx of people going, God, you're handsome, in order to know I am. I don't need women to throw themselves at me to know I'm worthy. I don't need that vote of confidence. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. The only person that really matters is my wife. Everybody, I mean, you know. So with that said, I don't feel the need to want to look sexy at all times. I have my family and my kids. I don't need it. Now, for those that don't have that, then I would understand why it's a necessity, because you are in essence always searching for somebody to complete, you know, and I think I have that. So for me, it's not an urgency, and I'm not taking shots. I swear, I'm not taking shots. I swear to God, and it's health reasons, a whole nother thing. You know, I have to stay healthy. You know, because high blood pressure runs in the family. I even have high blood pressure. I can't mess around. I'm at that age. I'm at the cusp, that age where if we don't take care of ourselves, it could either stay afloat or sink. So I'm very transparent about just the genetics in my DNA and how I have to maintain it. And so this is a real thing to talk about. When I was like, a lot of you are 20 years old, a lot of you are young, so you don't care about that stuff. You're freewheeling, eating steaks every day, eating sugar candy, doing what you want, sleeping late, you know. But when you get older, it catches up, and you hear it all the time. And I still view myself as a 20-year-old. I still move like one. I still act like one in a sense, with a lot more responsibility. But when you hit the ages I'm at, bruh, you can't be eating like that no more. And yes, the weight stays on. And with every meal, you have to recondition yourself not to eat that way or to eat that way. My palate has changed. You understand? So listen, don't take my word for it. In fact, if you think I'm foolish, don't subscribe, don't like, don't do any of that. But what you should do is send $1. Because if you appreciate wisdom, send that $1. Send it to my Cash App. Let's Get Seats, or Venmo at Collins/Batiste. All the information is below. A lot of you are sending that bread, so I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. That goes without saying. That's pretty dope that a lot of people are sending me a lot. I'm not saying a lot of money, but I mean, it's a significant amount. I appreciate that. It lets me know I'm doing something right. But I got to get my views up too, man. So hit the subscribe button along with that. And also like and comment. Because, you know, quite frankly, I got to get my social profile up. And doing these videos don't necessarily get my social profile up, but I'm doing it because I need to hit a certain amount of videos, and my 8 minutes is up.